What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to the Pokemon Platinum walkthrough. Last time, we checked out the commotion in Lake Valor and took down Commander Saturn, then went back to Lake Verity and took down Commander Mars. And now it's time to check on Barry way up in Lake Acuity, but in order to get there, we need to come back to the west side of Celestic Town, really over here in Route 211, and make our way into this entrance of Mount Coronet. So, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this yet, but like in these areas of Mount Coronet, you can get like Cleffa, Clefairy, Chingling, Bronzor, just a variety of Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and spray some Max Repels, and then we will get a move on. Real quickly though, I'm just going to make sure, I know we picked up an item down there. I'm also going to go ahead and teach someone Strength, because we do need to get through here with that. I don't think I've taught anyone it yet, unless I did it off camera and I just don't remember. Let's see. And no, I have not. So, looks like it's most likely gonna go to, I don't know, it is Stab on Bucky. You already have Surf, but you do have Return too. So I'm not gonna give you Strength. Alright, let's try Moto then, because I know his moveset kind of stinks. And I don't think you'll get any other HMs anyways. So let's see. Yeah, we'll get rid of Takedown. I don't think I've ever used a Takedown, so that'll work. Should have done that before I started, but whatever. And yeah, now that we have Strength, you can kind of get back through this other side of Mount Coronet, which leads back to Eterna City. Obviously, we're not going to go back to Eterna City, but we can grab an item that is up here that I think we saw earlier on in the game. Now, it's worth mentioning that a lot of items in here, like that one up there, you need Rock Smash to get to, and I do not have Rock Smash on my team right now. Or do I? Hold on, do I? Is it Infernape? No, you're cut. No, I don't think we have Rock Smash, right? Yeah, okay, I'm just going crazy. I think Rock Smash was on like a random Machop that I had. But yeah, so I won't be able to grab many of the items. Also, you may want Defog when making your way through here, just because you know, it gets a little foggy in this lower floor. I forget what item that is. I'm not sure. Also, my freaking run button is like just getting stuck right now, and it's barely working. But here we go, down to basement floor number 1, and as you can see, it is pretty darn foggy. So I'm gonna try my best to grab all the items. Now, I know right here is an Ultra Ball, so I'll at least tell you what they are if I'm not gonna be able to get them. And I'm gonna skip that staircase for now. We'll go down here, and I'm pretty sure up there you can get, I think like a, I don't know, a soft sand or something like that. Or it's a blue shard. It's one of those two. So for now, let's backtrack down this staircase. And again, it's really annoying if you don't have Defog. Luckily, there's no trainers down here. You can really just head straight north and get to the next route. For now, I will pick up that light clay. And then I believe we can luckily get a max elixir that is at the northeast side of the lake. You can either use Surf or Rock Smash. Real quickly though, I'm going to spray some more Max Repels. And it is right up here. So there's a Max Elixir, and then there's a full Restore down past those rocks. I just passed it a second ago. It's up on that ledge. And then I know that there's a hidden rare candy just by the exit to this place. Apparently it is 3 steps left in the far northwest corner, and there it is. So that's all the items I can get. Again, you can grab those other items if you want. Let's go ahead and make my way out of this place. And this is just a small little section. Real quick, there's a hidden yellow shard. And then back in this room, which is actually Regice's room apparently, you can get a Nevermelt Ice. And you can also get a hidden nugget, similar to that room back in Iron Island, if I'm lucky enough to find it. I doubt it. I'm gonna be lucky enough. I was hoping it was in like the same general area as the one on Iron Island, but it doesn't look like that's the case. So hey, there's a hidden nugget somewhere in that room. For now, let's head on outside to Route 216, and this starts the stretch of routes that a lot of people dislike because there's a constant hailstorm, and Route 217 gets even worse. Now, real quick, there's a hidden PP up, and I'm going to start by going kind of on the upper part of the route across these bridges and taking on trainers. Speaking of trainers and Pokemon, you can get yourself Sneasel and Snorunt and Snover. on this route as the new Pokemon. So if you're looking for some new team members, then you're really only limited to ice types, if I'm gonna be honest. But it's time to take on some trainers. So let's do it, baby. You're gonna be seeing a lot of ice types here, so get used to that. And unfortunately, I've got Wormadam out front. All right, luckily this is a water type though, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But keep in mind, if you don't have an ice type out on the field, you will be getting buffeted by the hail after every single turn, which does kind of stink. But today, I'm just going through Route 216. Trust me, Route 217 is much, much worse. Like, you can barely see on that route, and you're just, like, trudging through the really deep snow. It gets pretty darn annoying. But yeah, Route 216 also has a rest house that you can heal up at, which is very nice. You don't have to go all the way back to Celestic Town, and you really had to disable Hidden Power. Come on, Golduck. Not cool, man. Not freaking cool. Luckily, Wormadam's about to level up after this fight, or after we take down the Golduck, so he won't be out here for too long. Confusion shouldn't do that much. And yeah, just keep in mind you will be fighting a lot of ace trainers, you know, a couple of like snowboarders or skiers here and there. But that means you'll be seeing some pretty diverse teams, which is cool, but that also means they're pretty tough, especially if your team is like mine and underleveled. And you with Drew, are you kidding? To a Rapidash, yo, what is this? Trainer AI is not supposed to be this good. Are you serious? Alright, well, I guess we're switching out then. Lovely. There's not even that many trainers on Route 216, so I don't think I'll have to cut out any of them, but we'll see. And let's go out to Bucky here. I also didn't want to throw like Staravia or Machop on the team for Mount Coronet because there's no PC until you get to Snowpoint City. And I didn't want to like leave out one of my team members during all of these battles. Alright, so one Surf should take this guy down. That should teach this lady for not switching out. For not being smart, you know. Oh, Will-O-Wisp. Alright, that doesn't matter. At least we are going for some special attacks, so I'm not very worried. And down you go, Rapidash. And I'm hoping she goes out to Sudowoodo next. That is her third and final Mon. Benny gets to level 38. Very nice. You're trying to get Flail. I don't know. Flail says that, you know, it does more damage when you're at a lower health. And it does, yeah, a bit more damage, but to me, it doesn't do that much more damage, if I'm going to be honest. Whenever Flail is used on me, it just doesn't seem like it. I can't even lie. And you are going out to Sudowoodo. Alright, I'm going to stay in, even though we're burned. Kind of taking the risk here with Bibarel. I don't think Surf will one-shot because Sudowoodo, he's just him. You know, he's so freaking bulky. But it's fine. It will take it. Oh, it will one-shot thanks to a crit. Yo, is it just me, or has Bibarel recently gotten a ton of freaking crits? That is wild. And now she's just down to her final little Golduck that can't do anything. So let's switch out into, yeah, back to Benny. Makes the most sense. At least Hidden Power won't be disabled anymore, which is very nice. And yeah, there is an upper and lower part to this route. If you want to avoid the grass, just take the upper route across the bridges. However, both ways you'll have to fight some trainers. I'm planning on covering all of it though, just because again, Route 216, it's not too bad. Again, Route 217 is going to be much, much worse. Anyways, hope you guys are all having a great, what is this, Wednesday. I'm going to try to get ahead a bit this week because I'm literally heading back to school tomorrow. Can't believe winter break's already over. Pretty darn sad. But yeah, I'm heading back to school tomorrow, so it would be nice if I could go ahead and knock out the videos for this week. Also, I'm just saying there's a chance we could be evolving Eevee very, very soon. I'm sure by now you guys most likely know what evolution I'm getting just because of how much I've waited. But very, very soon Eevee will be evolving, and then we will have a team of fully evolved Mons, which will be super hype. For now, let me continue making my way across, and here is a revive. I think that's like the last item you can get. And I kind of just want to try and get to the rest house quickly just so we have access to that. So I'll go back and fight that other ace trainer probably towards the end of the video. We'll get through this person who I think just has a Tropius, right? Yeah, nothing too crazy. Ace trainer Laura. Level 42 though, kind of spooky. You know, these levels are getting into the low 40s. I think the next gym leader is like lower mid 40s. So keep that in mind. And if you couldn't tell by the surrounding area, it is an Ice-type gym. So once again, if you started with Chimchar, you're not going to have any problems. But, you know, if you don't have anything for Ice-types, you might want to start thinking about how you're going to deal with them. And, yeah, Return did not do as much damage as I would like it to. So, Infernape, get out here. I really wish Fire-types didn't get buffeted by Hail. I mean, they're Fire-types after all. They've got fire all over their body. Shouldn't they, like, just burn the little pieces of Hail as soon as they touch them? But, nah, apparently not. Also, Air Slash did a ton of damage to us, so we should outspeed and be okay. Speaking of Hail and stuff, they did get rid of that. I think in Scarlet and Violet. I think it was also not in Legends Arceus, but maybe it was. Anyways, they've changed it to Snowing, and that's really nice because now it doesn't buffet you after every turn. And I'm pretty sure it boosts like the defense or special defense of Ice types, which is neat. And I'm pretty sure it still coincides with, like, you know, abilities like Snow Cloak and all that stuff. But yeah, that was a pretty nice touch for the Gen 9 games. There is a place that you can rock climb, and we're not going to worry about that right now. And this little part of the snow is just a glimpse of what the next route is going to be like. That's all I'm going to say. Get used to kind of slowly making your way through the snow, because that's how it's going to be on Route 217. Luckily, we don't have to worry about that until tomorrow, but I'm sure as heck not looking forward to it. That's alright, though. Sneasel's coming out. This thing's really fast, has good attack, but it's pretty frail. And I think Uzair can take this thing down on its own. We'll see how much the Hail does, though. Come on, don't bring me down to yellow. I'm going to just stay in anyways, you know, take the risk. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Icy Wind? Ha, you miss. See, how does it feel? How does it feel to be the one to miss a, what is that, like 95% accurate move? How does it freaking feel? Skier Edward. And over here is the house that I was talking about. Now, if you want to go ahead and progress, you can just head through that grass, take on that next trainer. But again, I'm going to backtrack. And don't even talk to the people. You can just fall asleep in the bed. And, you know, in the Pokemon world, you go to bed, you wake up, and your Pokemon are magically healed. And as I said, I'm going to backtrack to the trainer I missed at the beginning of the route. He just has an Ambipom and Porygon 2. Kind of a weird selection of normal types. I'm going to quickly spray some Max Repels, and here we go. Let's do it. I'm an elite battler. Yeah, okay. I just realized, after we defeat the 7th gym, we're going to get access to use Rock Climb outside of battle, and I'll probably do like a whole separate video of, you know, going back to places to use Rock Climb, just like I did with Cut and Surf. I think that'll be pretty good, because in this game, there's actually like a good amount of areas that you can use Rock Climb. Especially on this route, you can even battle some trainers too. Most of them, I think, are just going to be items, but we'll find out in that video. Alright, I know we got Screeched, but, you know, if Eevee takes this guy down, he's going to level up, so, hopefully we've got some dumb AI on our hands. Double hit, ooh, let's see, not a powerful move, but it's powerful enough to hit us. Oh my gosh, it literally killed us with one of the hits. Alright, sorry about that one, Eevee. I was just trying to level you up. Okay, Hippowdon, get out here and avenge your fallen teammate, my boy. That would be greatly appreciated. And we'll go for Crunch. I mean, I guess I have Strength now, but Crunch I feel like is still our most powerful. Especially since, you know, it's Dark type. It gets the chance to drop the opponent's defense. And unfortunately, we're still stuck with Sand Tomb, which is just freaking terrible. Oh, hey, I guess I got rid of the Hailstorm, which is good. Didn't even think about that with Sandstream. And here's that Porygon 2. Kind of worried that this thing's going to transform into, like, you know, another type, and then it's going to become something that resists all of my moves, like a Steel type. That would freaking suck. And I'm kind of hoping for defense drops at this point. Signal Beam. Alright, powerful bug type move. Not going to do that much, though. Oh, yeah, we're eating that for days. Come on, give me a defense drop, baby. Give me that defense drop. There it is. Alright, one more Crunch. Should have taken this man out, then. Good job, Hippowdon. Yeah, Hippopotas was just not cutting it. Can't even lie. So I'm glad that it evolves, like, in the early 30s. Oh, my gosh, we miss. Wait, how did we miss? See, does Sandstorm slightly lower your accuracy? Because I feel like it does. I feel like anytime I've played through Pokemon games, not just in these walkthroughs, but I feel like I've had trouble missing in Sandstorms. But I don't know, I thought Sandstorms always just buffeted you and that was their only effect. I have no idea, because you know, Fog already lowers your accuracy, so it'd suck if there was like 2 weather effects that do the same thing. But how did we miss Crunch there? I don't think I got my accuracy dropped unless I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, it's time to revive my fallen Eevee, and then we'll take on the final trainer of today's episode. Like I said, Route 216, pretty short, pretty chill, and I just wish the snow would stay like this, but unfortunately, it does not, which really stinks. And here's a bigger patch of grass. I don't know if you were like struggling to find wild Pokemon in the smaller patches of grass or something. Who freaking knows? We've got a Mr. Mime though, and I'll try to go for Bite. I'm sure this thing's gonna immediately use Reflect or something annoying. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Yo, why do I just call it? I'm a Psychic type myself, I think. Alright, well, there's no point in trying to kill this thing now, so we gotta go out to a special attacker. And do I really have a good special attacker for Mr. Mime? I don't know. I mean, we've got Bug Bite. No, most of my Mons are literally physical attackers, now that I think about it. We do have... No, I'm not going out to Infernape. Alright, we'll go out to Bibarel then. I was going to say, we have Flamethrower on Infernape, which would probably do the trick, but we... oh my gosh, you went for Light Screen now. Great! Doesn't even matter what I go for. All of its defenses are boosted. But yeah, I forgot Infernape's also weak to Psychic, just because, you know, completely forgot that it was part fighting. Let's see how much Return does. Hopefully it gets it down close to death. It does. Nice job to Barrel. I love your good old Return move. And then looks like this guy has a Dusclops and Scyther. They shouldn't be as annoying to deal with, except I think that Light Screen and Reflect will still be up, which kind of stinks. And Psybeam did a good chunk to us. Luckily, Mr. Mime is going down to a pointless critical hit. Ah, you love to see those. You really love to see those. Alright, who's coming out next? Let it be like the Dusclops or something. That would be nice. No, it's the Scyther. Okay, we'll send in George then. Even with the Light Screen, I feel like we can still one-shot. Because Flamethrower is just that type of move, man. It's super duper strong, baby. I remember when I first played through the Gen 4 games, it was at this point in the game where I got lost. Like, after the Canalave Gym, and you had to go to the 2 lakes, I think it took me a while to just figure out that you had to go to Lake Valor. But then after that, you know, I mean, what, 6, 7, 8-year-old me was just skipping through dialogue. And I had no idea where to go. I didn't know that you had to come back towards Celestic Town and go north through Mount Coronet. And I know I'm not the only one to do that, don't lie. I know there's other people out there that definitely got lost. I know there's people out there that got lost, you know, after defeating like the first gym or something. Just because we were all young playing this game. And looks like the Light Screen finally wore off. Yeah, that was one turn too late. And now you've got the Dusclops coming out, so we'll go into Hippowdon. We've got Crunch. Hopefully this thing isn't annoying with, like, Protect. I don't know if it has it. Anytime I think of Dusclops, though, I think of Phoebe's Dusclops in the Gen 3 games. Gosh, those things suck, dude. With Protect, I swear that's just all they used. Oh, they're so annoying. I remember having to face them in, like, my challenge runs that I used to do on my other channel. It was rough, and we got burned. Great, just delay the inevitable, Dusclops. Nah, that's fine. That's okay. Make me sit here for another extra turn. Yeah, I love that, man. Unless you want to give me a crit that would actually matter. No, that never happens. A crit that matters. Oh, and now we're confused. We're really just delaying the inevitable here, Dusclops. You couldn't just go for like something dumb like Curse or Shadow Punch. That's like the typical trainer AI. When they use Curse and they're already below half health. That's kind of funny when that happens. Alright, let's see if we can break through it. Oh, of course we can. I'm not even surprised. Oh, there's Shadow Punch. Couldn't have gone for that last turn, Dusclops. I swear, I'm going to be sitting here for another minute just, like, waiting for us to get out of confusion. I mean, luckily the Sandstorm's going to eventually take this thing out. Hey, we landed Crunch. How about it? Alright, so that will do it for, what is this, part 37, I believe. So yeah, already almost in the 40s in terms of the episodes. For now, though, I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time, we're going to make our way north and hopefully reach Snow Point City. For now, though, have a great rest of your day, and until then, deuces.